Yeah, I can understand why you're pissed off. And look at that.
Come to destroy me?
Yes. Permanently this time.
I'd step back if I were you.
Please stand forward.
Welcome to the channel. My name is Love. That is Love. This will be my Let's Play of Horizon Forbidden West. I will not only provide you awesome gameplay footage, but I will be talking about things around the net that concern me and might concern you. Also, if you're here, you are part of the No Losers crew. Yeah, that's right. I already printed out your t-shirt. This is a side where we winning. And since we're winning, go ahead and smash that like button so we can Mo win together. I love the smell of Mo winning in the morning. Other than that, let's get started on today's video.
It looks like the coordinates Sylens gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
Hopefully that's not the case. Alright, so now that we are, I guess, officially closing in to our main mission, what I wanted to talk today about was, I made a video back in the day when I was first starting.
There's a lot to explore down there.
Yeah,
I wonder what I could find.
I'm definitely not going down there. I made a video back in the day when I was first, you know, starting to make YouTube videos, and it was about like mental health. I call it mental prep check, you know, stuff, little tips that I come across in my life that I would love to share with everybody that, you know, needs the inspiration or the wisdom or guidance. One of the videos that I'm referring to is named Motivation. How to endure the storm, or basically how to endure hard times. A little bit about that video is a 7-minute video, kind of me staring into a camera.
Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire.
Okay, so we made it.
A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Sylens would slink away to.
Wow, this is beautiful.
What was he doing here?
I mean, in terms of details, I mean, destructive in nature, but beautiful in details and art design. But anyway,
the device is blinking. I guess Sylens wants me to check it out.
Okay, let me save first before we check out anything, because I don't want to run into a boss battle without saving. Let me scan that real quick. All right, view that, and we can play. Let's go ahead and well, we can play that later. I'll play that later. But yeah, that little video, 7-minute video of me staring into the camera talking about how to endure hard times, and I had 3 steps. Okay, just make sure it's safe. I had 3 steps. First step was to acknowledge that you're going through the hard time. Second step was recollect yourself, recenter yourself, and the third step was to repurpose your energy.
Some kind of log, most of it's redacted. Looks like Sylens put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Okay. Oh, I got a little. So those are the 3 steps: acknowledgement, recollect or recenter, and repurpose. But the reason why I'm bringing that up, not only to get some views on that video. No, I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. But as I gotten older, I realized that I've missed a really important step. And that is I call it the 4th step, and that is refueling. Refueling is very important to keep on pushing through, even though you're not, even though you haven't completely resolved the hard time or hardship. Let's see what's going on if I do this.
Aloy.
Oh.
Consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Gaia reboot. But entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb.
Alright, so, yeah, step number 4 is refueling. And it's really important to refuel because you can get burnt out doing step number 3, which is repurposing your energy. Especially if you haven't resolved the problem, you know, immediately. Or, you know, within 1 or 2 days. I'm just going to check out Workbench real quick. Maybe upgrades on my weapons. Alright. So, how do you go about refueling? So, to refuel, this is the way I do it anyway. And you might be doing it differently from me. But the way you refuel...
I better see where this trail leads.
Is it a trail? I mean, I didn't... Okay. Whatever. The way I refuel is I look back on hard times that I thought, you know, I wasn't going to get through, or I had no clue how it was, you know, how it was going to end. And I say to myself, like, if I was able to endure that, then I can definitely endure this, you know. It's only a matter of when it will be over, you know. And that will kind of jolts me back to life, that whatever problem that I'm facing immediately, you know, there's going to be an end to it, you know.
This will break my fall.
Oh, kind of cool. Can I glide over water? But anyway, there's a means to an end, in other words, you know.
So here I am, following along after Sylens like a fool.
Yep.
After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it. And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of a self-righteous bull.
Yeah, I can understand why you're pissed off. And look at that. Alright. That take care of the ground. Alright, there goes 2. Alright. I don't even know if I want to attempt to go after this glint hawk, but you know, I'm just gonna go after.
I can turn this around.
Alright, look like I got his attention. Ooh, if I can shoot right. Alright. You're going down, buddy. Alright. That was thrilling.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
Are we going in the right direction? I'm not even sure we're going in the right direction. Alright. Leave you here.
A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Sylens used that machine to haul his prize.
What is this? Is that it? Okay, there's a swimming section.
That must be the orb Sylens stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn?
Alright, the story has just now gotten interesting.
Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Alright, I went through the whole dialogue with Hades, so now we're down to here.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Deluded. Outcome inevitable.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Extinction.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Last white
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware, I see. So, all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right. Of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Alright, some more dialogue. So, here we go.
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
Alright, so went through that dialogue with him, cussed him out a couple of times. So I think she's ready to go in.
Alright. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Sylens, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Sylens, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Alright, so that was a lot of dialogue, a lot of story development. And it looked like we just getting started.
For identity scan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
And luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts.
Alright, took a little bit of a struggle bus on that one, but it was interesting content nevertheless. What else I want to talk about today? In this video, we're going to be talking about some other news and going around the net. Did you guys catch that Nintendo and Smash World Tournament drama? Yeah, apparently Nintendo is backing out of, of a tournament or hosting a tournament with Smash Bros. World Tour, or SWT. Well, giving them license anyway to host a tournament. They backing out of that. And then, according to SWT, it's random. They didn't give them a reason why.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
Alright, so yeah, apparently SWT said Nintendo just randomly backed out of licensing them for the 2023 tournament. That was what so happened. And then Nintendo said that SWT did not align with their, the way they conduct businesses.
I'd step back if I were you.
Please stand inside.
Finally. I think I'm in.
SWD's counter.
By all means, proceed.
And
Now that I have this igniter, I could blow up that fire gleam that I've seen before.
Focus on the task at hand, Aloy.
And SWD counter that argument, saying that you guys didn't say anything wrong.
A lot of water in here.
There must be runoff from the peaks above. It may have been leaking in for some time.
But they were saying that, like, you guys didn't tell us we did anything wrong, before we were trying to acquire the license. You said that we were aligned with some of your ideologies and things of that nature. And so there was back and forth going on with that. And then SWD saying that one of the other sponsors from Nintendo, Panda Global, had some insider information saying that SWD was going to be closed or shut down, so there's no reason for Nintendo to sponsor or give them a license. So that's just a rumor, but that's going on.
The place is flooded. And there's another gene-locked door on the other side.
Wonderful.
But that's where any Gaia backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there.
And so, the reason why I'm bringing that up, because I am a Smash Brothers head. I love playing Smash Bros. I haven't played in a minute, but I do enjoy myself some Smash Bros. And at one point, I was thinking about, joining one of the tournaments, or at least doing some type of online tourney that play. And, just see how well my skills are, because I've been playing since the first one, Smash 64. That's how far I go back. I didn't care for Smash, what was it? The one on the Wii? I didn't care for that one. Because I didn't like the trip physics on that. I don't want to go in the water quite yet, but it looks like the game is pushing me to do so. I haven't got used to the water physics in this game, so... Alright, so I'm just have to jump on in. Okay, so... see some things I can climb up on.
Well, this is familiar. Picking my way through ancient, crumbling ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup.
Alright. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting, to bring up, since I am a Smash Bros. Aficionado. Okay, so I can't get over there. So we're going to go back. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything over there I need to shoot? Let's see. Okay, definitely I can grab that.
My pullcaster might come in handy here.
Alright. In other news, you know, I talked about Need for Speed Unbound in one of my playthroughs or my Let's Play video, and so far, you know, pretty positive reviews on the game. You know, people were a little bit skeptic about the anime effects that the game implements in terms of action for the cars and different graffiti designs. I was loving it from day one. It was something different, something new, something fresh, and it seems like the majority of the people are enjoying it, and I haven't heard any complaints about that so far being distracting or anything of that nature. I think it's just one of the core aspects that kind of differentiates it from the other Need for Speed games franchises, and they improved on what they've learned so far in terms of like keeping the game mechanics good and solid. So they improved on the physics from
Door's
the heat.
locked. There's some kind of device next to it.
Okay, let me take. Oh, that's a.
It looks like this connects to the door, but it needs power.
Yep. Is there a power cell in here? Yep.
Energy cell.
Go ahead and carry that over here. Easy puzzle.
That's
What else? What's about that game? And I heard that, you know, the game is does a good job on keeping you engaged to progress to get, you know, better and faster cars with the incentives that they, I guess, reward you. So I definitely want to get that for Christmas, so hopefully Santa Claus will give me my wishes and reads my Christmas list. Hopefully I've been a good boy, not naughty. So
What's above me?
if you guys have the game, you know, let me know in the comments box how you liking it so far. Come. Okay. Not used to that yet. Do I have to press and hold X to do that or what? We'll figure it out.
What was this room for? Looks like there is another console that needs power.
It looks like we're making some progress. Requires power. Push that through. There's a hole in the wall. Oh. There's a treasure chest in there, or item, valuable item. I'm going to need this box to move to where? Right here. Okay. Alright, this puzzle is a little bit of I guess it's a warm-up. Not too bad of a puzzle, but, you know, puzzles nevertheless challenge the brain. Now there's a red stuff, so let me use my new ability. Stand back while it explodes. Wonderful. Alright, so definitely going to go this way. Have you guys been checking out the movie trailers, man? Did you guys see Transformers, man? The Transformers is coming back, and it looks like it's picking up where it left off in the Netflix series. And the Netflix series I've been watching since from jump. I watched all three Transformer Netflix series, and this movie looks like it's a proper Transformer film because it implements my childhood memory of Beast Wars. That's my Transformers. I was a Beast Wars head before I was Transformer, and little did I know Transformers and Beast Wars are the same thing. Decepticons, Autobots, Maximals, and Predacons. That's my jam. So I'm super jazzed about that. So it looks like it picks up from, you know, the
What do we have here?
the Netflix, I guess, iteration. My question is, does it tie in? Wait, do I need to keep that in there? Oh no, I'll put it over here. My question is, does it tie into the previous Transformer movies that was done by Michael Bay? Because this is an all new director.
Elizabeth. And Travis Tate.